Well, hey guys, we're in Memorial Park Cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee today. We're going to find the grave of and pay our respects to Bobby Blue Bland, blues singer extraordinaire. We're probably going to walk by a couple of other notable graves along the way. So if you think you like this kind of content, well, hit that like button. Robert Calvin Brooks was born on January the 27th, 1930. He was born in Barrettville, Tennessee, and his father, I.J. Brooks, abandoned the family not too terribly long after his birth. He got the name Bland from his stepfather. Robert dropped out of school in the third grade to work in the cotton fields, and well, he never graduated from high school. He and his mother moved to Memphis in 1947, and he started to sing with several local gospel groups. He began to hang out on Beale Street, and he started hanging with musicians like B.B. King and Junior Parker and Roscoe Gordon and Johnny Ace. They were known as the Beale Streeters. Ike Turner recorded Bland for Modern Records in 1951. Bland was illiterate, so they had to record a song that he knew. They call it Stormy Monday. Ike Turner backed Bland on piano for his first two albums. He was unsuccessful in recording for Modern and Sun Records in 1951 and 52, but these records caught the attention of Duke Records. But his recording progress stopped for 2 years while he served in the United States Army. While in the Army, he performed with singer Eddie Fisher. Bland returned to Memphis in 1954, and he found that several of his associates were enjoying considerable success. He joined Johnny Ace's review, and he returned to Duke Records. Of course, Bobby could not read his new contract, but they helped him sign his name to it. And he only got half a cent per record sold instead of, the standard 2 cents. He released his first single for Duke in 1955, and in 56 he started touring on the Chitlin circuit. Around this time he began to craft the melodic big band blues singles, which made him famous. But here's one thing that I find really interesting about Bobby Blue Bland. He played no musical instrument. His first success on the charts came in 1957 with Farther Up the Road, which reached number 1 on the R&B chart and number 43 on the Billboard Hot 100. Bland's craft was most clearly heard in the 1960s releases of Cry, Cry, Cry and Pity the Fool, which was number 1 on the R&B chart in 61. Bland recorded Turn On Your Love Tonight and a hit version of Call It Stormy Monday, but Tuesday is just as bad. His last record to reach number 1 on the R&B charts was That's the Way Love Is in 1963. He had 23 top 10 hits on Billboard's R&B charts. In the late 60s, he suffered from depression and became increasingly dependent upon alcohol. He stopped drinking in 71, and Duke Records was sold to ABC Record Group. With ABC, he released his California album and Dreamer. These albums, along with Reflections in Blue in 1977, were recorded in Los Angeles. This Time I'm Gone for Good had Bland back in the top 50. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City was a big hit, and a version of it was released in 1978 by the rock band Whitesnake. This song was also featured on the crime drama The Lincoln Lawyer, starring Matthew McConaughey. In 1985, he signed with Malaco Records and continued to tour and appear in concerts with B.B. King. He continued to cut albums and perform at blues and soul festivals worldwide. In 1985, his album Members Only reached number 45 on Billboard's R&B chart. The title song reached number 54 on the charts and became his signature song for the rest of his career. Bobby Blue Bland was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992. The Hall of Fame says he's second in stature only to B.B. King. Bobby Blue Bland continued performing until shortly before his death. He died on June 23, 2013 in Germantown, Tennessee, at his home. He was 83 years old. He was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 1981, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992. He got a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1997. He was also inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, the Memphis Music Hall of Fame, and the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about Bobby Blue Bland today, and if you've never heard his music, look him up on YouTube. Thank you.